All you need to do is just be slightly unique, and your content is going to explode like it does with my clients right here. Now, this term unique content is thrown around a lot, but what does it actually mean, and how do you actually implement this stuff? Well, you'll be pleased to know it doesn't cost you a penny to actually implement it, and it doesn't have to take a whole load of time. But by simply implementing this, it's going to explode your traffic. And if you stick to the very end of this video, you'll be thanking yourself, because you'll know what most people don't. So first of all, you want to do first-hand research. Now, I know not everyone can do this, especially if you're an agency working for different clients, but if you're someone who's in-house, you do the SEO yourself, or maybe you're the business owner, you do the SEO yourself, you're going to want to do actual first-hand research, order the product in, actually use it, feel it. Maybe you do a service like rock climbing services. Well, actually go rock climbing, make those memories, understand what's happening, and then you'll be a lot more qualified to talk about it, and it'll come off a lot more in your content. Next up is sentiment analysis. So one of the things you can do is literally just go to Amazon reviews, or your reviews, or your competitor reviews, or maybe just type in a product that's similar. So let's just say you're selling anti-dandruff shampoos. You're going to want to check out the reviews and actually read it, go through it, and see what people are saying. And you're going to want to go to the 3-star reviews specifically, because this is where there's a good balance between positives and negatives. Read those. And what I've done is I've actually created a tool you can use. So for example, all you're going to do is put in your product title and then copy and paste the reviews in this little box here. Click run app and it'll give you different things. So for example, this tool mentioned temporary relief. Some users experience only temporary relief from symptoms, with issues returning shortly after. So it quotes, "This only solves the issue for a few hours after washing until it's itchy again, Franklin." So this gives you a bunch of objections you can answer, and you can go to the YouTube comment sections as well. So let's just say you got a review for a particular product that you own, or maybe you don't have a review for that product, but just go to a similar product and look at the reviews and see what people are saying about that. And again, I've created a tool where you can literally just copy and paste the video title, as well as copy and paste a bunch of the YouTube comments, and it'll spit this out. So for example, I put a review as an example here. So one of the things people put, "These characters just seem like a bunch of brain rotted TikTokers." So that's one of the things that people don't like about this game. And if you're a game developer, this would be a great strategy to see what people are saying about your particular game. And then you want to go and collect opinions, which is similar to sentiment analysis, but it's a bit more in depth. So I went to some Facebook groups and I literally just typed, "I've been seeing these dice towers popping up a lot. Why would you use one of these?" And I got a bunch of different comments. So this guy put, "I had one and it made too much noise and I returned it." Well, that's an objection right there that you need to answer. "Build one yourself." That's another objection. Someone put, "Or you can use one of these." That's another a big objection. That's a major objection, actually. And someone was nice enough to put this: "No dice falling off the table, no accidental knocking down things, no arguments about whether a player rolled incorrectly." And you can also use forums like Reddit. So let's just say you're selling training grip strengtheners. I just put site colon and then the forum.com. So this was Reddit. And then I put the plus and then I put the product name, training grip strengtheners. And here are some of the things I found. So this person put, "For some background, I was a wrestler growing up in high school and I'm a black belt in judo. I've been using grippers on and off for approximately 11 years. So this guy is obviously very qualified. So let's see what you say. "If you want crazy crushing grip, then you want to work a gripper that you can barely close 3 to 5 times. Practice good form, rest between sets, and warm up first. If your hands hurt, just set it down, live to grip another day." So that's some great experience right there. And you can put that in your tutorial blog post in the actual category page on the product page on how to use this particular product. So there are a lot of golden nuggets just by doing these 3 basic things. Next up, entities and semantics. So Google has tried its best to move away from strings to things. So all that means is they've moved away, or they're trying to move away from keywords. So for example, I put in ice bath for this particular page and it showed the keyword ice bath returning a bunch of times on the page. Now, of course, you still want to mention different keywords on your page, but just understand Google is moving away from them to entities, which are basically things like a person, a location, an organization, a concept. So a concept could be SEO, etc. And it's basically about creating a better overall context of a page. So let's just say you're going for the keyword apple. Well, which apple are you talking about? Are you talking about the fruit, or are you talking about the company? Well, context is going to help with that. So if you are talking about the fruit, including keywords like healthy, 5 a day, calories. If you're talking about the company, including entities like Steve Jobs and Mac, that's going to go a long way in telling the search engine what this page is all about. And what you're trying to do here is increase your relevancy scores. And one of the reasons your competitors are outranking you is because they have higher relevancy scores than you do. And you're going to want to focus on micro authority. So I want you to imagine you're at a restaurant and you've been served all these plates. Are you going to be able to eat them in one single bite? Of course not. You're going to have to take one dish piece by piece, and you're going to apply the same to your SEO. So let's just, for example, let's just say you sell recovery items, you sell saunas, you sell ice baths, you sell infrared stuff, you sell massage guns. You can't just create one article for each of those or one page related to those and expect to build authority in that particular area. You're going to focus on one piece at a time. So let's just say your focus is on ice baths for athletes. So you'd create a page dedicated to ice baths for athletes, then dedicated pages regarding ice baths, then other pages dedicated to athletes, and internally linking them, and then all of those are linked to your product category page, your commercial page that you're trying to rank. Going from that perspective is going to help you build authority a hell of a lot quicker. Now, if there's one thing you take away from this video, I want you to take away this: your brand will be your moat. And I've worked on many different websites. I've been in so many different search consoles. I've managed the SEO for multiple award-winning marketing agencies. And the thing that I found, the type of website that I found never got hit by Google updates, was the type of website that had lots of branded query searches. So it's incredibly important. So make sure you've got your brand guidelines on point, you've got your brand colors on point, you've got your own style, you've got your own vibe, and as time goes on, your branded queries will build up. Now, if you're looking to scale your business with SEO, I'd recommend clicking on the link in the description below. You'll be taken to this page here, and I'd recommend checking out this 2-minute video here. You can check out some of my client results here, and all it is basically a one-on-one consultation with myself. So you'll have a pre-questionnaire to fill out first, then I'll do an in-depth analysis of your website, and then we'll have a consultation that's 1 hour long, and I'll basically present the below to you and essentially tell you exactly what you need to do that's very specific to your website, to your business, to your goal, what you need to do in order to increase your bottom line. And again, I'll leave the links to these tools that I built in the description below. I'll see you in the next one.